is the new economy. So people in warehouses, also Alibaba, they are dealing with returns. Goods go to the people and are sent back to a certain level, and they have to test whether the goods are still good. They have to do the logistics about the returns and the warranties and other issues. Ladies and gentlemen, this might sound like simple activities, looking whether a pair of shoes is damaged or not, but this is a core business activity for the marketplace. So in the United Kingdom and in the Netherlands, we say, if people do these kind of activities, it's not auxiliary, it's not preparatory, and therefore we can already tax the warehouse to a certain extent for allocation on part of the profit. So we say 2,000 people work in the Alibaba warehouse in Taiwan, probably 500 are working in real logistics, so shifting boxes, and these other people work in admin, returns, warranty cases, and so on and so on. And in the Netherlands we would say, and in the United Kingdom the same, then if 2,000 people, 500 do the real logistics, 3/4 of a certain profit, which can be determined based on value chain analysis, has to be allocated to the warehouse in Taiwan. The United Kingdom even goes further than this, like Australia. Australia adopted the United Kingdom system of the diverted profits tax. Under diverted profits tax rules, Australia and the United Kingdom, they say, so Alibaba, what do we have? We do have an internet site in China, run by China, an algorithm which is based on buyers and sellers, and therefore part of the algorithm is already focusing on Taiwan. We have a Taiwanese warehouse, we have a Taiwanese logistics company. The diverted profits tax says we are not just looking at what's happening in Taiwan, but we are also looking at activities abroad which have effect on Taiwan. So that means that the internet server run from China and the algorithm run from China, to the extent that it makes sales in Taiwan, will be allocated to one main enterprise, taxable in this situation Taiwan. This is what Australia is doing, this is what the United Kingdom is doing, and this is actually a logical way from an academic perspective to tax a digital economy. And back to what OECD is doing. The diverted profits tax is not, it works very good for Australia and the United Kingdom, but many states reject the idea of the diverted profits tax, like the United States, for example. But many other states reject this. So OECD is working on an alternative. And what is a good alternative? I already told you the equalization levy like India does and the European Union wants is not a good alternative. A good alternative could be, and this is where OECD is working on, is a change of Article 5 of the Model Tax Convention. What kind of a change? Well, the change is closer to Taiwan than to the Netherlands, because it's actually related to what's in Article 5(6) of the United Nations Model Tax Convention. And the Netherlands is an OECD member state, so we apply the OECD rules. And in the OECD rules, you won't find the same provision as you will find in the United Nations Model Tax Convention. In a few words, 5(6) UN says that insurance companies that insure risks in other states where they don't have a subsidiary, where they don't have a fixed place, where they don't have an agent, so they do not have anything in another state but insured risks, that based on 5.6, the state of the risks, more or less, is allowed to tax part of the profit of the insurance company. Hey, that's interesting. So there is already a rule which says something about taxing income of a company which doesn't have anything in the state which wants to tax the company, based on risks. So if you look at the e-commerce business, it appears to be clear that we have the same situation here. Alibaba has a little bit in Taiwan, but most activities are in Taiwan and in China. So, but they make a lot of sales here. So if we could change or could introduce a comparable provision like 5.6 in the tax treaties, which says something like any digital presence in a state exceeding a certain minimum level will lead to a permanent establishment in that state, then the next phase is that we will be able to use transfer pricing rules to make sure that we can also adequately tax those activities. And this is where OECD is working on currently. We are still in a preliminary phase because states are quite divided here. There are some states which want to remain the old system. That's logical. All the e-commerce companies have an establishment in Ireland. So logically, Ireland doesn't want the system to change. That's all again, that's understandable. But the whole world knows that we do have to go into the new system. It doesn't mean that e-commerce is that different. The business model of an e-commerce company isn't that different than the business model of, let us say, Toyota or Giant or whatever company. Yes, it has different aspects. Sales are centralized via a web server. And logistics is not a supportive auxiliary activity. No, it's a core activity. But that's just a way of looking at the business model. And that helps in understanding the new ways of taxation. Stefan, would it be okay to go to the first slide on the Caterpillar case?
Yeah, okay. Before to the Caterpillar, I would like to...
The first one.
Because the Caterpillar is...
Yes, the first one. No, back. Oh, stop it. Yeah. Leave. What do you see on the slide? It's not about the text, it's just about the picture. What do you see on the slides? Caterpillar, what kind of products do they make? Louder. Bulldozers. And what more? Who doesn't know Caterpillar? Everybody here knows Caterpillar? Are you sure? You sure? You know Caterpillar? Okay. So everybody knows what Caterpillar is doing.
And sorry, may we just finish Alibaba?
No, back to Alibaba.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. 不好意思，因为他现在开始要讲那个毛毛虫公司啦 ，Caterpillar 哈，所以但是阿里巴巴部分要先跟他讲了哈。因为阿里巴巴的部分，他刚才提到是有很多种方法去看阿里巴巴的一个问题。因为阿里巴巴就是说，它最主要它有个平台跟一个演算法，然后呢，它的平台是架在中国哈，但是呢，它我们在现在买东西的时候，它东西呢可能会送到在我们境内的一个仓库，然后呢，这个仓库是会构成一个在我们台湾境内的固定业场所，这是一个值得到的问题。那这个问题的话，不同的 他说荷兰有荷兰的处理方式，荷兰的话呢就会去看这一个阿里巴巴的仓库，它里面有多少的员工。那因为过往的这一个 OECD 它的租税协定范本里面有一条，仓库原则上不是一个固定业场所，不是一个要课税的固定业场所，是因为这仓库大部分是扮演着所谓的从属性质的，还有准备性质的活动辅助跟从属性质的活动。那既然法条是用辅助跟从属性质，那这个荷兰人的话呢，荷兰的税局就会派人去看这个仓库里面到底有多少人是真的在做仓储。后来可能发现是说因为以现在的这个营运模式来说，只有极少数人在做仓储，大部分人可能做什么？做退货处理、做客诉、做那个售后服务。那退货、售后服务这些都是属于核心性质的业务，所以呢，就可能因为实际上面这个仓库不是只有扮演仓储，而是扮演了除了仓储之外的其他的活动，就会被认为说它已经不是法条上面所讲的辅助性质的一个辅助性质的一个场所，它会变成一个应该要课税的常设机构。所以呢，这是在旧法底下就可以去处理的一个事情。那当然呢，如果不用这个旧法，因为其实北欧国家看待这个法律的定义是不太一样的那以这一个澳洲跟这个英国的话呢，就会订立一个特别法，叫 Derivative Profit Tax 就是数位移转利润税那这一个税款的话呢，他会去看说这一个地方就是它也许赚钱的地方是记在国外，但他赚这个钱到底跟我们境内有什么样的联系因素？如果是联系因素很强的话呢，就必须要求呢在境内必须留下部分的利润去课税，这是透过特别法的方式去处理的那 OECD 的话呢，始作俑者 OECD 呢它在去年的话呢，也去修改了常设机构的定义，就是加入了所谓的一些修正的一个规定就是常设机构原本是有例外条款，仓储是原则上不是一个常设机构，但是呢，如果这个仓储呢有扮演的其他更重要的角色的时候，也就是说，他把它名